So, dear friends from all over Europe, from a lot of corners of our common home, from Great Britain, from Bulgaria, from Italy, from Portugal, I'm addressing to you all from the City Hall of Municipality of the City of Thessaloniki. So let me speak a little bit about my city, about our municipality. The city of Thessaloniki is the second largest city in Greece. It's a city with a significant history of 24 centuries. And on the occasion of today's meeting, I strongly suggest you visit our town, Thessaloniki, just as soon, of course, as travel restrictions due to the pandemic crisis are lifted. I would be really delighted to host you in our city. You will have the chance to visit here monuments, architectural buildings that represent all these different cultures that actually compose the identity of our city, of this continuous civilization growth, as I mentioned before, all these last 24 centuries. Apart from being a city that has for ages embraced different cultures, Thessaloniki is also a crossroads of flavors and metropolis of gastronomy. Traveling a very short distance, you can visit Mount Olympus, the so-called home of the gods in Greek mythology. Actually, I can see the skyscraper of Mount Olympus from my windows. I'm really proud about that. And at a distance of only a few kilometers, you can also visit amazing tourist resorts, ancient monuments, or even the place of origin of Aristotle, the great ancient Greek philosopher, as long as the tomb of Philip the Great, father of Alexander the Great, who both were born in a very short distance from Thessaloniki, the ancient capital of Macedonia, the city of Pella. And beyond all that, as my valuable colleague Ioanna Kosmopoulou mentioned before, Thessaloniki is a lively university town with over 100,000 university students. Well, as it becomes obvious to you all, you have quite a few reasons to visit Thessaloniki and really feel like home. But now, let me now focus on the topic of today's discussion. It has to do with Europe, with the European institutions and youth participation. With youth participation in democratic life is a matter of great importance. I ask you all to take a few minutes to think about what is actually the meaning that we put into the term institutions. What have we have in mind about that? Is it only the procedures or some meaningless procedures? Do we approach European institutions as simply the other face of bureaucracy, as some boring procedures that have no actual effect on our lives? What if we actively involve in decision-making processes? Through participating, we can make the big difference. You can make the big difference. In the 21st century, we have to cope with quite a few changes and a lot of challenges. This last year, for instance, we have been facing the pandemic crisis. We're still trying to overcome this global health emergency. Scientists and state governments work together. But along climate change and global warming is also a huge issue, which as well requires for local governments to work together. The European Union, our union, is actually pursuing an ambitious strategy to respond to the climate change. We seem to have taken this matter very seriously. A European approach to artificial intelligence is also a matter of great importance along with the challenges of the fourth industrial revolution, along, of course, with policies in the field of research and innovation. All these matters whether the merit designation high politics or whether they are scaled as low politics, they can only change through participation. And youth participation is the most important of all. The matters are in your hands. You have the power to change your neighborhoods, your cities, your countries. So grab the chance and make Europe, our Europe, a better place for us all. So I congratulate you all, every single one of you, for your initiatives, for your efforts, and hope to see you really soon being members of the administration in the European Council, in local administration, in local governments. Think that we can do our Europe, our future much better with your contribution. And I also would like to congratulate my very valuable associate Ioanna Kosmopoulou and all the staff from KEDIF who made these seminars, these webinars come true through this procedure today, tomorrow, and in the future. So good luck in your efforts, and thank you all for inviting me and giving me the chance to have this communication with you. Thank you.